Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the pictures that I've been coloring in the Hanna Karlzon books. I've got them all stacked up here, and we will start straight away with her first one, the oldest one, Daydreams. I'm going to flip like I'm used to from the back to the front because it's more easy. This is a very old one, it's noticeable. I still wrote down what I've used on the picture, and it's quite pale in coloring. I was quite proud of the face and stuff back then, but now my mushrooms and other things would look totally different. So, but it's nice to dive into your own past, in your own coloring past. So this is also an oldie. Used colors that were not very compatible. I do love my crystals, but all the rest is a bit, not well thought of. Another old one. First coloring with my polychromos pencils. Do like this one though. It's very pale, but it's soft and yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for the bump. Still have a lot to do in this book. This one's in remembrance of always coloring. I've used the color scheme she loved so much. I don't like my framework, but all the rest is what I had in mind. So that was a tribute page. Then I did something with one of the more empty pages. I did an aerial silhouette, and yeah, made something creative with it. Now those two pages I really like. They're done. The backgrounds are done with chalk pastel, but all the rest, I love the crystals, I love the vibrancy of it. Had very much fun doing both of these. Also quite old, 2017. But I'm really happy with those two. Another oldie, my freckly mermaid. Also would do a whole lot of things different now, but yeah, she has a lot of glitter on her here and there. In her hair, the golden things all have glitter, not stickles. I think I don't know if I already knew stickles back then, but I think it's a cheap glitter paint. Also an oldie, but yeah, it's okay. This one is also an oldie. The berries don't have very much detail, and the background, yeah, well, I'm proud that I did it all with pencil. These two are more recent, although also 2017, but I had some better materials already. I got my Neocolors too and the Prismacolor pencils. I did use some glitter on her dress, but I don't think it are stickles. Maybe a cheap glitter paint again, or glitter glue. Very fond of this page. But I like the one with the girl as well. And this one also done. It's also nice to do. I like how I did the background for this one. Also alone with pencils. This one is more recently. I've written down what I've used, but not my, the date. 2019. It's on the bottom here. Also used some glitter things, my splatter technique for the background. I did some fur on my mice. Really enjoyable. I was so afraid of doing this picture, but I'm very happy with how it turned out eventually. This one is a failure. I will never do something with it, I think. And that's about it for this first book. No, 2 more to go. This one, very basic. She has a red nose and red cheeks, or pale pink, because it was cold where she was flying with her bird, but there's no background, and yeah. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm breaking down my setup. And this is the front page, and yeah. Okay. Now we're going to take a look in Summer Nights. I'm going to refocus. I hope everything is okay. Still starting at the back again with this lady. Also very plain picture because no background, but I think it's quite okay. It's an oldie, and I like how I did the hair and my first darker skin. So I was very proud when I did that. And it's still one that I really like. Now this one is, oh boy, I've never finished it properly because I didn't do the drops. No, don't like this one at all. Do like this one. Neo colors as a background. And I think Inktense for the girls' clothes. Yeah, Inktense Neo and Prismacolors. Yeah, really fond of this one. Although it's also an oldie. And then one that I did also in 2017, didn't like the outcome, didn't like how I did the tattoos, everything in combination, and on Instagram it was quite well liked by many people, so I couldn't understand, but yeah, people liked it. And then quite some time after it, 2 years later I think, I did this page as a companion, and I started to do a very dark background here and turning into light so that it could match this side. I love my crystals. I love the glitter effects. But I like how these crystals turned out. And I tried to use colors that were a bit similar to the birds' colors over there. So they fit well together. This one also very proud of. Very difficult page. Also done in 2017, so quite old, but yeah, I was very happy with how she turned out, and I still am. And this one is very, very pale. I wanted to look pale, so it's an okay page, but it's a bit retro looking, or I don't know how to call it in an exact way, but this one was a failure. Unfortunately, I messed up her mouth back then, and it was so bad that yeah, it's not visible here, but it was totally wrecked, and yeah. So, and then back in the day, I always scratched my paper and put a cross over it, and yeah. Silly me. Now I would try to save it, but yeah, back then I was angry. And also an oldie. Also like how it turned out. This one is just ugly. The colors don't match, and oh, whoo. This one also a very plain one. Nothing much to say about it. And then the front page, it's also meh. So, okay, that was Summer Nights. Now we have Magical Dawn. I have something here. I'm going to, because my address is on it. Magical Dawn, what have I done in this one? I didn't flip through these books before I started filming, so it's a total surprise to me too. Okay, another fail, I messed up her face. I always mess up the beautiful pictures of women, and now I'm a bit afraid of doing such big heads to color in. Yep, this one was lucky for me, quite okay. Even though it's also one out of 2017. I had less fear of doing big faces then than I have now. It's very strange, but it's what it is. Then another companion-ish page. Yeah, I did this one first and then the side page. Yeah, really like those two together. This one, also like this one. Did it all with Crayola pencils, except for the background, of course. I think those are Neo colors or something like that. Started this as a test page, so there's nothing to see, and it went through the back, so he has a colorful butt. Another failure in a face. Didn't scratch it, but don't think I will ever work on it again. This one I'm very proud of. It took hours of work, but really like the outcome, especially since it's also one of 2017. Did these two, Neocolor and Inktense, Prismacolor and a Neocolor. It's colorful, so yeah, it's quite okay. Not my favorites, but also a big face. I was very happy with this one. Smaller face. Also like how it turned out and how the colors matched. And then, oh, another failure. I did a base layer of, how do you call it? Gesso. And it gives a nice effect because I was very happy with how the mouse turned out, but all the rest is so, boy. No. Really like those two. They are very poppy in color, but yeah, I really like the combo of these two together. And that's it for Magical Dawn. And now we're taking a dive into Seasons. Don't think that I have done quite a lot in this one. Oh, I did this in November 2020. So I think it's difficult to color in birds with their patterns, and yeah, it's quite difficult. Then I did one for Halloween in 2017. Also, yeah, okay, but not super special. Oh, I've always liked this one. Very simple, but yeah, really liked it. It's a little fun project, but it's nice. I did this one with some watercolor techniques. I'm not sure what or with which materials, and this is a failure page. And this one is also not the best, but it's okay. Really like this one. Another big head of a lady. Really, in 2017 I had so much courage. This one I'm very proud of. 2018 summer. Very plain, no background, but I like how her face turned out and how the color combinations turned out of both pages. Yeah, really fond of this one. This one is a failure. Wanted to do something special with the background, but it turned out awful. This one is also not my favorite. I don't know what was underneath, but I decided to paint it black because it was ugly. So, okay. And that's it for this book. Now, the jewelry box in the Dutch publication. What have we done here? Not a lot, I think. No. I did this one. She's looking very pale. At first I had some fiery colors in mind, so yellows and oranges, but it turned out to be a cold page, so the exact opposite of what I was thinking at first. I really don't think that I have done a lot in this one. No, I did this double page spread April last year. Very happy with how this turned out. I've used coffee as a background, I think, and then some splatters of metallic paints and glossy accents on her lips and on her jewels. Yeah, very proud of this one, especially since it's a double page spread. I did this too, and I had torn out a page because I was messing my book up, and not super fond of this one, but this one is also quite simple, but yeah, I've used washi tape on the corners. Oh, I really like those two. There a lot is done with Inktense, and the clothing is done with Inktense, and the background also, I think. Yeah, really like those two. And then, yeah, something I'm not so fond of. And that's it for this book. And then the last one, because I don't have her most recent ones. And that is Soulmates. Only done a few in this one as well. Did this last year. Was super afraid of doing this double spread, but in the end I'm very fond of it. I like my background and the special color for the horse. It's quite poppy, a green horse. So yeah. Then I did these two. Did this last year, yeah, November. Use a lot of water-based media, and I've smudged things up here. Did this one also with a special effect on the background. Whoops. My note from the publisher. So the background is quite special. Really like how she turned out as well. And here are a lot of big faces, also smaller faces, but yeah, I'm a bit afraid of doing those. And now that I'm thinking of it, I'm missing a page in one of her books. Oh no, it's in this one. Okay, it's solved. I was thinking about my double page spread for Halloween, but it's in this book. Okay, really like this one. Like this one as well, but they are not compatible, but really like how these turned out both. Yeah. Oh, I did a video about this page. Very plain, but quite okay. And that's it. We're through. So I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to think which coloring book artist that I will be showing you in the next video. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Thank you for watching. Bye.